this invasion of Rafah, which has begun and which can get a whole lot worse, it needs to stop now. This is blood on Joe Biden's hands, more blood on Joe Biden's hands. He can stop all of this in the blink of an eye by simply telling Israel that it's over. All of our support, the weapons, the money, the diplomatic cover, the air defense against incoming missiles for Israel, all of this needs to stop now until such time as Israel ends its assault on Gaza, ends its assault on Rafah. There are some 600,000 children that have been concentrated in Rafah, along with about 1.5 million people who've been basically herded like cattle into this small area where they are now set up like fish in a barrel for the assault from Israel. This is kind of the final chapter here, the grand finale to Israel and Joe Biden's genocide. It belongs to both of them. This wouldn't be happening without the support of the U.S. president, who needs to act like a commander-in-chief, not a secretary for Bibi Netanyahu. This needs to end. It needs to end now. These children are largely injured, sick, malnourished, traumatized, disabled. They cannot be moved. They should not be shuttled to yet another refuge, while the tents that they're living in are now being struck by missiles from Israel. This is just insane. This is horror, compounding horror. And Joe Biden is pretending to be helpless. Apparently, he's now talking about withdrawing or withholding some weapons if Israel goes forward. This is not the time to talk about what you're going to do. This is a time to do it right now, to not only stop the flow of all weapons, but also to support Palestine's entry into the United Nations with the full autonomy and sovereignty of a nation. The U.S. was obstructing this as well in the recent vote that was taken in the UN Security Council. The U.S. needs to step up to the plate to support the entry of Palestine into the United Nations, and also support what the Arab League and the Muslim nations are all calling for now, which is a weapons embargo, a complete halt to the flow of weapons to Israel, and at the same time calling for UN peacekeepers to intervene to guarantee the security all around of all sides, but especially of the Palestinians and the people in Gaza and the people in West Bank, who are basically sitting ducks now to the abuse of this rogue, fascist, ethno-nationalist state that has just been off the charts in abusing human rights now. So this needs to stop now. Don't wait. This is outrageous that our president continues to wait and allows tragedy upon tragedy, genocide upon genocide to be heaped on the people of Gaza. This needs to stop immediately and demand compliance with international law on the part of everyone. But that means in particular on the part of Israel, an end to the genocide, an end to the ethnic cleansing, an end to the forced displacement and the occupation and the apartheid state. This needs to end now, and this crisis must not be allowed to continue forward. Thank you.